I've been in the insurance game for many years, and today I want to talk about why I, Steve Holbrook, loves permanent life insurance. I want to be clear, this is not financial advice for you. Make sure that you meet with a professional, get a full needs analysis done before every purchase of a life insurance product. I don't know you or your situation, so again, meet with a licensed agent who you trust in the country that you live. A few months ago, I was asked online, as I often do, by somebody saying, "Hey Steve, why should I own a permanent life insurance policy?" And my answer was, well, I don't know if you should. Without a needs analysis, nobody knows. This is not a blanket solution for everybody. Now, let's talk about why I love our permanent life insurance policies that we own. I do want to mention that there's multiple different types of life insurance, such as term insurance, which we also own, and there is a time and a place for it. But I want to talk to you about why I love permanent life insurance. Number one, it's a great option for our children. We have 3 kids, 10 years old and under. We have all of our kids covered under permanent insurance policies. We did that immediately when they turned 14 days old. And here's why it made sense for us. Firstly, it locked in their insurability. You never get a policy on a child and plan to lose that child. Although if something tragic did happen, the benefit would give us the time and freedom to deal with that tragedy. It's more about locking in their insurability. See, so many kids at a young age are already getting illnesses that can affect their ability to get life insurance down the road. For us, a couple years in, our son got Crohn's disease like his dad. He's no longer insurable. That freaked us out, and it rattled my cage to think that my son may never be able to get life insurance again. And thank God we have a permanent policy locked in on him and our 2 girls. And thank God we set it up with the option to add more coverage down the road for him with no medical. They also have critical illness, just in case they get critically ill, all the way to age 100. So all 3 of our kids are locked in with insurance policies for life and critical illness. The other benefit for our kids' policies is that there's a cash value building for them. They can access this down the road with our instruction, of course, until we transfer the ownership to them. But they can use this cash value to buy their first home, education needs, or if they leave it, retirement. It's literally the best thing that we've done for our kids. They now have insurance for life and they never need to requalify. The second reason why I love permanent life insurance, because it's diversification of asset classes. I'm more referring to our whole life policies or index products in the US. The fund value growth in there is tied to the insurance company's dividend rate or the guaranteed floor or ceiling. So when the markets are down 10, 20, 30%, our fund value isn't affected like it would be if it was directly tied to the market. Do I own variable market products? Yeah, I do. Real estate, stocks, mutual funds, variable cash value policies as well. But all those assets are either up or down depending on the market cycle. So the nice thing about our whole life policies is that the cash is largely unaffected by big market swings. So it brings us some certainty and it creates some stability to our financial planning. The third reason is potential to transfer our wealth tax-free to the next generation. Look, we're all gonna die. And hopefully we live a long life. But when the second one of us passes away between my wife and I, our assets are deemed sold and now taxes are owed by our beneficiaries on our estate. Special laws being created for life insurance to allow the benefit to pass down tax-free to our kids. This will allow us to transfer a portion of our estate tax-free to our kids, essentially cascading wealth. I was told by a wealthy mentor that when you're young, life insurance covers your income in case you die, and that money goes to your family. When you're older and you pass away, insurance helps cover the taxes on your estate. And most times, the cost of insurance while you're alive and younger is way cheaper than the taxes that you're gonna pay on your estate or your kids is gonna have to pay on your estate. The next reason is the insurance coverage is for life. Most people who only rely on term insurance for 10, 20, 30 years will outlive their term insurance. Most people outlive their term insurance, leaving their loved ones with nothing later on in life. We prefer to know that we're going to get the benefit that we've been paying for. Our kids are going to get the benefit that we've been paying for. It feels good to know that when we pass away, no matter when that is, our kids are going to get that life insurance policy. We feel great about that decision. The next reason is access to cash value in retirement. Depending on the policy, you may be able to access that cash value sooner, but it's nice to know that we have a set it and forget it nest egg building so that we can access that money down the road. Now, there's different ways to access that money, and I don't really want to get into that a ton. There's cash withdrawals, potentially a series of loans. There's articles that you can read online about be your own banker, and I'm not here to talk about that, whether it's personally or through your corporation. The next reason is you have an option to pay these policies up early. We will only be putting money into our permanent policies for 20 years, which means later on in life, we aren't paying out of pocket for expensive term or anything related to our policies. The way we set ours up is that once we build that cash value, the policies are either totally paid up or the cash is going to pay for the insurance. Ultimately, we get free from those payments so that we can focus our cash at that time in other areas. Plus, we have the insurance coverage there waiting for us when we pass away. So these are the 6 reasons why I love permanent life insurance. Again, this is my opinion and not financial advice for you. So while you wait for the next video, I also post other videos online about leadership and mindset. So make sure you watch these videos as well. And hey, don't forget, hit the thumbs up, comment below, turn on notifications, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching this video. We'll see you on the next one.